Are you looking for some bets you can trust today? Come along with us at Probably. We track data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find you the best bets today and every day across every sport, across every league. A slightly profitable day in the NFL, but a good week last week at NBA. We were one every day here on streams. Let's keep it going here. And let's get going with our top 10 NBA bets for today, January 29th, 2024. A fine Monday here. I'm exhausted, but we move forward here. Victor Wembanyama under 25.5 points. Always fun with the guy in the thumbnail, of course. The scariest under here of the day is probably doing this one, but it's a matchup against the Wizards. A 53% probability of Wemby going under 25.5 points. The best bet right now is at -106 odds. That gives us about a 3.8 probably score. So I know people hate taking the superstar unders last week. I'll tell you, on video, we had Luka under on the night that he had the 70 points, but that's what it is. It's just trusting the math here. Obviously, you're not going to win those bets every single time. It's all the process here. I don't guarantee you 7-0 days, 10-0 days, 15-0 days here. What I do try to tell you is what a winning process looks like, which is having those 7-4 days, those 7-3 days, where you are racking up a couple units each day. That's what the goal is here, probably. But of course, I understand people want to be more aggressive. People maybe not wanting to take Wemby unders, but ultimately superstar unders are some of the most profitable bets you're going to find out there. Tyus Jones under 8.5 assists, a 59% probability of this bet winning. The best bet right now is -135 odds. That gives about a 2 probably score. Tyus Jones has gone off recently, but still a player that for the most part, a lot of ball dominant players around him. So does expect him to come back down to earth. But Tyus Jones has been assisting the hell out of the ball lately. So again, another one that gets having some aversion towards, but the math is the math, as we always say here. Paolo Banchero under 6.5 rebounds, a 48% probability of this bet winning. The best bet's at +114 odds. This is a really good bet to take because again, we are close to that 50-50 probability here from those winningest sportsbooks around the world. That's what this number is right here. Because you're getting a +114 odds, it's a lot of vig going your way just for taking on the risk of taking this bet. So Paolo Banchero under 6.5 rebounds looks good, and it has a 3.5 probability score as well if you are getting it at that +114 odds. Kyle Kuzma under 4.5 assists, 48% probability. This we're getting a lot of bets with the Spurs-Wizards game tonight. The best bet for this one is those +115 odds. So once again, 48% probability, +115 odds, pretty much always a bet you can take if you are confident where you're getting that probability from. But the best available bet gives a bet a 3.4 probability score. Kyle Kuzma under 4.5 assists at +115 odds. Magic +5 against the Mavs. Magic do ugly some games up. I don't know about this one, but Magic +5, a 54% probability to win. The best bet's at -112 odds. That gives a bet a 2.1 probability score. It's not a top bet on the day, but still a profitable bet. And of course, we're always comfortable taking a bet above a 2 probability score on probably. Of course, guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. We're here giving you free bet data and also talking about what makes for winning bets here every single day here on a video. So please check it out here and hit that like button and subscribe and help us grow the channel here. This is my business along with my best friends from high school. It's a former guy from Amazon, rather. He's not a former friend. He's a current friend, but former guy from Amazon, from Cabbage, worked at Macy's most recently. So he's built a lot of big products for much bigger companies than ours. So try to bring you guys the best betting data that we have that you could possibly put together. We have a 20% ROI across all of our sports, 60% win rate, 50% in some, but basically 50 to 60 across everything. That's what you're getting here at Probably. You're getting the best betting tool in the world. So join us here on this journey and check us out at probably.com/subscribe and use that promo code FIRST to save yourself. Get under $10 for all of our pregame data at probably.com/subscribe with that promo code FIRST. Jason Tatum under 8.5 rebounds, a 52% probability of this bet winning, but +100 odds. So again, same logic here. We're getting a 52% probability bet. +100 odds means you're basically not paying vig on that bet. In fact, a little bit more beneficial your way because it's over 50% probability. But that best bet at +100 odds gives the bet a 3.7 probability score for Jason Tatum under 8.5 rebounds. Got the Wemby under already. I mean, we're taking a lot of unders in this game, so we might as well under 241. Oh, you know what? That one went away. That's on me. I clicked. So unfortunately on desktop, sometimes if you click the wrong spot, it does swipe left to get rid of the bet. That is one thing here. This is a mobile app, but for the sake of doing it on stream here, I do have to do it on the desktop. So that's on me. But the under in that Wizards game would have also looked pretty good. Jimmy Butler under 4.5 assists. Of course, a lot more ball handlers in the mist with Terry Rozier now on the team. So Butler under 4.5 assists, a 49% probability of winning. The best bet, those +112 odds. So again, a pretty big amount of money coming your way. What's basically a 50-50 bet. That gives about a 3.7 probability score for Jimmy Butler under 4.5 assists. Luka under. All right. Well, we talked about it before. Again, superstar unders. Nobody wants to take them, so the bets end up being a little bit more friendly for you to get in if you wanted to take them. So Luka Doncic under 58.5 PRAs. Look, if you don't want to take the bet, I'll always say here, use your judgment here. The math is the math. I do believe fundamentally from how I believe is a DFS player that's paid for my house off of just trusting data in DFS. I would say for betting, you do want to trust the data, but I will say for you guys up there, your subjectivity is an important part of betting as well. So if you don't want to take this, I fully get it. But Luka under 58.5 PRAs in that game versus the Magic, a 54% probability of winning. The best bet's at minus 105 odds. That gives about a 6.2 probability score. This one was updated. We're recording right now at 9:15 a.m. Updated within the last hour. So this is not one that's stale. It's still active, still going right now. So Luka under 58.5 PRAs. Just make sure you are getting at those odds. Harrison Barnes, a guy who's basically doing absolutely nothing on the court, even relative to his standards. Barnes under 19.5 PRAs, a 53% probability to win. The best bet's at minus 105 odds. That gives about a 2.6 probability score for Harrison Barnes under 19.5 PRAs. And I will say for the Lucas, do you really want to go for the gusto here? I mean, look, we are the only betting app in the world that told you over the weekend to take the under on Lamar rushing yards. So again, the math is the math. You have to trust the math because Lamar did hit the under on his rushing yards. Nobody in the world was saying that. Everybody thought the Ravens were going to win. Lamar's going to run everywhere. So Luka under 30. Don't Alex Caruso me. Don't come at me on Twitter and tell me I'm an asshole and I'm losing everything here. We are winning here on the channel, but sometimes you're going to go into some risky bets. Luka under 37.5 points, a 51% probability to win. Again, over 50% probability. The best bet's at plus 105 odds. We have to trust this here, even though Luka's on a heater. 4.6 probability score. Luka Doncic under 37.5 points. And once again, I mentioned this when we had the Luka under in the video the other day. I felt uncomfortable with it because I want to see Luka do well. My son is named Luka after Luka Doncic. That said, you gotta, when we have a process here, the process works. You're racking up profits every day. You gotta just trust the process. And I think that's the main thing that people miss with betting. Where, again, personal choice is a part of it. But I do think for the most part, you're fundamentally going, here's an inefficiency. I should take this bet. And that's all it has to be. And then you're rooting for that. You're not rooting just for star players. You're rooting for the math and what it's going to hopefully win you money. Keegan Murray under 6.5 rebounds. I don't love taking a Barnes under and a Murray under because they do kind of go head-to-head with that. But Murray here under 6.5 rebounds, a 57% probability to win. The best bet's at minus 119 odds. That gives about a 4.8 probability score. Pretty sure we're at 10 now, but I'll hit one more for you. Tatum under 8.5 rebounds. We didn't do this one already, right? 52% probability to win. The best bet's at plus 100 odds. That gives about a 3.7 probability score for Jason Tatum under 8.5 rebounds. And that should cover it out for today. Again, on probably.com throughout the course of the day, we are updating. We're pulling bets, adding new bets when lines move, when things move from our top performing sportsbooks around the world. We update the probabilities. So that's what it looks like at Probably. If you are just watching these videos, you need to do more. Go to probably.com/subscribe. Get the promo code FIRST. Save yourself all the money in the world, basically paying under $10 a month for all of our live bet data, our pregame bet data, under $25 a month for all of our live in-game data. The most inefficient markets you're getting for under $25. That's what most people play for a unit. You're getting all of our data for that, and you should be having it as part of your process. We're here with the cure for cancer for sports betting. We want you guys to take it and take advantage of it. So please do that. Hit that like button and subscribe before you go. And of course, I wish you guys, as always, the best of luck. So I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your days. And once again, good luck. Bye.